7 Spectacular ways that vitamin C benefits your body. Vitamin C is a vital nourishment, which means your body can't manufacture it. Yet, its several roles and has been coupled to spectacular health edges. It's soluble and located in several fruits and vegetables, together with oranges, strawberries, kiwi fruit, bell peppers, broccoli, kale, and spinach. The counseled daily intake for vitamin C is 75 mg for girls and 90 mg for men. While it's unremarkably suggested to urge your vitamin C intake from foods, many of us intercommunicate supplements to satisfy their wants. Here are 7 scientifically tested edges of taking a vitamin C supplement. 1. Might cut back your risk of chronic sickness. Vitamin C may be a powerful inhibitor that may strengthen your body's natural defenses. Antioxidants are molecules that boost the system. They are doing thus by protective cells from harmful molecules known as free radicals. When free radicals accumulate, they'll promote a state called aerophilic stress that has been coupled to several chronic diseases. Studies show that a lot of vitamin C will increase your blood inhibitor levels by up to half hour. This helps the body's natural defenses fight inflammation. Summary: vitamin C may be a robust inhibitor that may boost your blood inhibitor levels. This might facilitate cut back the danger of chronic diseases like heart condition. 2. Might facilitate manage high force per unit area. Approximately simple fraction of Yankee adults have high force per unit area. High force per unit area puts you in danger of heart condition, the leading explanation for death globally. Studies have shown that vitamin C might facilitate lower force per unit area in each those with and while not high force per unit area. An animal study found that taking a vitamin C supplement helped relax the blood vessels that carry blood from the guts, that helped cut back force per unit area levels. Moreover, associate degree analysis of 29 human studies found that taking a vitamin C supplement reduced beat force per unit area, the higher value, by 3.8 mm of mercury, and heartbeat force per unit area, the lower value, by 1.5 mm of mercury, on average, in healthy adults. In adults with high force per unit area, vitamin C supplements reduced beat force per unit area by 4.9 mm of mercury and heartbeat force per unit area by 1.7 mm of mercury, on average. While these results are promising, it's not clear whether or not the consequences on blood pressure, vital sign, pressure level, force per unit area are future. Moreover, folks with high force per unit area shouldn't have faith in vitamin C alone for treatment. Summary: vitamin C supplements are found to lower force per unit area in each healthy adults and people with high force per unit area. 3. Might lower your risk of heart condition. Heart disease is the leading explanation for death worldwide. Many factors increase the danger of heart condition, together with high force per unit area, high glyceride or low-density lipoprotein, bad, sterile levels, and low levels of HDL, good, sterile. Vitamin C might facilitate cut back these risk factors, which can cut back heart condition risk. For example, associate degree analysis of 9 studies with a combined 293,172 participants found that once 10 years, those that took a minimum of 700 mg of vitamin C daily had a 25th lower risk of heart condition than people who didn't take a vitamin C supplement. Interestingly, another analysis of 15 studies found that intense vitamin C from foods, not supplements, was coupled to a lower risk of heart condition. However, scientists were unsure whether or not those that consumed vitamin C-rich foods conjointly followed a healthier way than those that took a supplement. Thus, it remains unclear whether or not the variations were thanks to vitamin C or alternative aspects of their diet. Another analysis of 13 studies checked out the consequences of taking a minimum of 500 mg of vitamin C daily on risk factors for heart condition, like blood sterol and glyceride levels. The analysis found that taking a vitamin C supplement considerably reduced low-density lipoprotein, bad, sterile, by about 7.9 mg per deciliter and blood triglycerides by 20.1 mg per deciliter. In short, it appears that taking or intense a minimum of 500 mg of vitamin C daily might cut back the danger of heart condition. However, if you already consume a vitamin C-rich diet, then supplements might not give further heart health edges. Summary: vitamin C supplements are coupled to a reduced risk of heart condition. These supplements might lower heart condition risk factors, together with high blood levels of low-density lipoprotein, bad, sterol and triglycerides. 4. Might cut back blood acid levels and facilitate forestall arthritis attacks. Gout may be a style of inflammatory disease that affects about 4% of Yankee adults. It's unbelievably painful and involves inflammation of the joints, particularly those of the large toes. Folks with arthritis expertise swelling and explosive, severe attacks of pain. Gout symptoms seem once there's an excessive amount of acid within the blood. Acid may be a waste matter created by the body. At high levels, it should crystallize and deposit within the joints. Interestingly, many studies have shown that vitamin C might facilitate cut-back acid within the blood and, as a result, defend against arthritis attacks. For example, a study together with 387 men found that people who consumed the foremost vitamin C had considerably lower blood levels of acid than people who consumed the smallest amount. Another study followed 994 healthy men over 20 years to work out whether or not vitamin C intake was coupled to developing arthritis. It found that folks United Nations Agency took a vitamin C supplement had a quarter-mile lower arthritis risk. Additionally, associate degree analysis of 13 studies found that taking a vitamin C supplement over 30 days considerably reduced blood acid, compared with a placebo. While there seems to be a powerful link between vitamin C intake and acid levels, a lot of studies on the consequences of vitamin C on arthritis are required. Summary: vitamin C-rich foods and supplements are coupled to reduced blood acid levels and lower risk of arthritis. 5. Helps forestall iron deficiency. Iron is a crucial nutrient that includes a style of functions within the body. It's essential for creating red blood cells and transporting element throughout the body. Vitamin C supplements will facilitate improve the absorption of iron from the diet. Vitamin C assists in changing iron that's poorly absorbed, like plant-based sources of iron, into a type that's easier to soak up. This is particularly helpful for folks on a meat-free diet, as meat may be a major supply of iron. In fact, merely intense 100 mg of vitamin C might improve iron absorption by 67. As a result, vitamin C might facilitate cut back the danger of anemia among folks at risk of iron deficiency. In one study, 65 youngsters with delicate iron deficiency anemia got a vitamin C supplement. Researchers found that the supplement alone helped management their anemia. If you've got low iron levels, intense a lot of vitamin C-rich foods or taking a vitamin C supplement might facilitate improve your blood iron levels. Summary: vitamin C will improve the absorption of iron that's poorly absorbed, like iron from meat-free sources. It should conjointly cut back the danger of iron deficiency. 6. Boosts immunity. One of the most reasons folks take vitamin C supplements is to spice up their immunity, as vitamin C is concerned in several elements of the system. First, vitamin C helps encourage the assembly of white blood cells called lymphocytes and phagocytes, that facilitate defend the body against infection. Second, vitamin C helps these white blood cells perform a lot of effectively whereas protective them from harm by probably harmful molecules, like free radicals. Third, vitamin C is a vital part of the skin's arms. It's actively transported to the skin, wherever it will act as associate degree inhibitor and facilitate strengthen the skin's barriers. Studies have conjointly shown that taking vitamin C might shorten wound healing time. What's a lot of? Low vitamin C levels are coupled to poor health outcomes. For example, those that have respiratory disorder tend to possess lower vitamin C levels, and vitamin C supplements are shown to shorten the recovery time. Summary: vitamin C might boost immunity by serving to white blood cells perform a lot of effectively, strengthening your skin's arms, and serving to wounds heal quicker. 7. Protects your memory and thinking as you age. Dementia may be a broad term want to describe symptoms of poor thinking and memory. It affects over 35 million folks worldwide and usually happens among older adults. Studies counsel that aerophilic stress and inflammation close to the brain, spine, and nerves, altogether called the central nervous system, will increase the danger of dementedness. Vitamin C may be a robust inhibitor. Low levels of this nourishment are coupled to associate degree impaired ability to suppose and keep in mind. Moreover, many studies have shown that folks with dementedness might have lower blood levels of vitamin C. Furthermore, high vitamin C intake from food or supplements has been shown to possess a protecting impact on thinking and memory as you age. Vitamin C supplements might aid against conditions like dementedness if you don't get enough vitamin C from your diet. However, further human studies are required to know the consequences of vitamin C supplements on systema nervosum health. Summary: low vitamin C levels are coupled to associate degree increased risk of memory and thinking disorders like dementedness, whereas a high intake of vitamin C from foods and supplements has been shown to possess a protecting impact. Unproven claims concerning vitamin C. While vitamin C has several scientifically tested edges, it conjointly has several unwarranted claims supported by either weak proof or no proof the least bit. Here are some unverified claims concerning nourishment. C prevents the respiratory disease. Whereas vitamin C seems to scale back the severity of colds and recovery time by the 8th of May 1945 in adults and the 14th of July in youngsters, it doesn't forestall them. Reduces cancer risk. A couple of studies have coupled vitamin C intake to a lower risk of many cancers. However, most studies have found that vitamin C doesn't have an effect on the danger of developing cancer. Protects against disease. Vitamin C has been coupled to reduced risks of eye diseases like cataracts and age-related devolution. However, vitamin C supplements haven't any impact or might even cause damage. May treat lead toxicity. Though folks with lead toxicity seem to possess low vitamin C levels, there's no robust proof from human studies that show vitamin C will treat lead toxicity. Summary: although vitamin C has several tested edges, it's not been shown to stop the respiratory disease, cut back cancer risk, defend against eye diseases, or treat lead toxicity. The bottom line: vitamin C may be a vitamin that has got to be obtained from the diet or supplements. It has been coupled to several spectacular health edges, like boosting inhibitor levels, lowering force per unit area, protective against arthritis attacks, rising iron absorption, boosting immunity, and reducing heart condition and dementedness risk. Overall, vitamin C supplements are a good and easy thanks to boost your vitamin C intake if you struggle to urge enough from your diet.